This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field.
Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Another run for Gibbs here.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
Here we go.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Ritter to throw it. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured up to the 9-yard run on the previous play. Getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. In motion, the tight end.
Working from the gun, Ritter.
And that is incomplete.
But partner, anytime Anytime someone tells me the fundamentals are leading the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week one. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
First play's a run with Nwangu. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Brian Branch on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 9.
65 catch, 65 catch. Check smash, check smash. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Derek Barnes
able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week one. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate. That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Let's go now. 10 cycles. Ready.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Ready, ready.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Ready?
Gibbs straight ahead, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Set, ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Go. Right. On the ball.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Touchdown, Detroit! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Lions are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Packers nothing. Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a give running left is Nwangu. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's taken in by Watson.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Now here's a throw that's complete. But he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And his kick is indeed good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Ready.
2nd and 14. Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
Smack. Red. Hut.
2nd and 14.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangwu.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. Hurt.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Mark Andrews, 26 yards.
And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level.
So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out, pushing his way through. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Off to the races. Moving inside the 20.
Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
They'll set up a throw.
Right side to Watson.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Pack the 60, pack the 60.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Looking to throw.
This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin.
The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
2nd and 2. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
19 Charger, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check, 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 check. Come 19, come 19, street, street.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go
down on my notes. I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Packers! A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Barnes in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Back to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
They'll motion McLaurin left.
Warriors, 70.
Out of the gun now on third down. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43.
Now they'll audible to something else.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, check that. Ready?
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
18 Rattler.
First down.
Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson.
30 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
17.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Flushed out right.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
In motion right, that's Williams. Ritter throwing on third down. A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. Go set. Cut.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
There he goes, right side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Ready.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
On the ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hurt.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'll motion McLaurin left.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll run with Nwangu.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll look to throw.
He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
At the 42-yard line.
60 Vikings.
Nwangu.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Rig alert. Rig alert.
They'll look to throw here. And this turns into a nice gain with a slant at the end. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now 3rd down and 7. Another run now for Nwangu.
And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their 1st. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Ritter going to change it up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Check right.
long. They'll look to throw.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted.
And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So how about that? You draft him in the first round back in April, hoping he'll make some plays for you. And now look at this. Instant dividends. A pick six in his very first NFL game.
Put that ball on the mantle at home, young man.
Carlson on for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Next to score, Packers 34, Lions 24.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on,
This is 1st and 10. Here's Ritter after that pick six.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Black. Blaster, 6. Red, cycle.
Ritter. St. Brown on the catch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Striker, 3-3.
Ritter.
They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. In the fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
Hey, green. Good, 52. Ready.
Now Ritter. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here we go.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10.
Shot. 17. Yellow. Blue. 6. Bezel. Ready.
Here's Ritter.
Looking right sideline. That's complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Ready.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Ready.
Ritter wants to throw it.
He's got it to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here. Yellow. 22 needle. Hey, red. Slide 2. Hut.
Here's Ritter. Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the 4-yard line.
Now 1st and goal. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. Gibbs. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Here we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Watson making the catch.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
Here we go. Here we go.
Here comes 2nd down.
18 Cardinals. Go.
Now back to throw.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allow him to run with him stride for stride.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
2nd and 6 coming up.
18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcats. Hurt. Hurt. Check go.
Back to throw. And he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Flight 97. Red, yellow. Smash, smash. Green jack. Set.
Ritter looking to throw it here.
Escaping the pressure right.
This pass down the field for Gibbs.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right.
So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
Liking 18.
Now a give running right, Nwangu.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2.
Panther Street. Check. Ready.
They'll go right back to the Nwangu.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Just looking down at this with a naked eye, looks like they have about 1.5 yards. Any chance they go for it here?
There's a chance, but I have to say, punt the ball here. Get rid of this thing and try and help your defense a little bit. I know there's that temptation, and I know people have it on their play sheet. I have that one play that'll get me what I need, but if you don't get it, you pretty much handed the game to the other team.
Check, Panther.
They'll run for it. It's Nwangu.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Trap 60.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they will not get the connection there, and it's incomplete. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Unlock right. 19.
And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Let's go. Smash! Alert! Chop alert! Ready?
Handoff right side to Wangu. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Hawks 70.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
60 Eagles. 18 Cardinals.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, that almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now.
Let's go now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. One team squandered opportunity. It's another team's chance to win this thing. They forced that clutch turnover, and now all they need is a field goal here to win this ball game.
Could not be set up much better, could they? A takeaway on defense. Now it's up to that offense to find a way to put themselves in position for the game-winning points. Touchdown, field goal, they don't care. Just find a way to win it.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now Ritter going to change up the look. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. Now time to see what Ritter's got in OT here. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
They were backed up behind the sticks, but he still found a way to make that first down happen. That's the kind of fight every coach hopes his franchise quarterback has in him. Look a tough situation like that in the eye and come up with a solution on the spot.
sign that's complete to Williams.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 7.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. And a timeout now here in overtime with 4 seconds remaining. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9.
Back to throw, Ritter.
He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that will be it. And how about that to start a season, Charles? Both teams 0-0-1.
Say that again?
Yeah, 0-0-1.
That is not what you expect to see when you look at the box scores, right? When you look at the standings after a game like that. And do you really think they worked the whole summer, the whole offseason to come in week 1 and leave with a tie?
No, I don't. But, hey, I guess better than being 0-1-0.
Good point.
So that'll do it for us.